Today I'm going to be sharing with you my opinion on Olympic weightlifting shoes and why I'm not too particularly fond of them. What's going on, everybody? It's Blake Bowman here with Gorillas and Fitness, and in today's video I want to talk about Olympic weightlifting shoes, okay? The only reason why is because I've been getting a lot of questions about these recently, and I don't really like them too much. I think there are better alternatives, and that's kind of what I'm going to explain in this video. To begin, Olympic weightlifting shoes, they're becoming very common, right? Like you used to just see them primarily worn by Olympic weightlifters. However, now you're seeing them worn a lot by power lifters and even like bodybuilders. These shoes have two main advantages. One of the advantages is that the sole of the shoe is very, very hard and rigid, okay? And that actually helps you, drive through your legs more, because if you're wearing like a tennis shoe that has a lot of cushioning in the sole, basically when you drive down, if you have like 315 or more than that resting on your back, your heels are going to sink into the cushion of the shoe, and it's going to take a little bit away from your power. So, Olympic weightlifting shoes are very hard and very rigid, and that doesn't happen with them. So it gives you a little bit more power out of the hole when you're like pushing up, doing any kind of leg drive based exercise. And the second advantage to wearing these things are that the heel is actually elevated, okay? You're standing basically in a slightly plantar flex kind of heel elevated inclined position, okay? And what that does is it gives the ankle more room to dorsiflex, to move up like this, okay? So it really kind of allows you to hit a greater depth in like something like a squat with good form if you're somebody that has, ankle mobility issues. Now, the heel lift is the particular reason why I don't really like lifting shoes. The reason why is, having that elevated heel will improve your ankle mobility while you have the shoes on, but not when you don't have the shoes on. So if you do anything else, like running, or you even go for a walk, or you're playing sports and you're not wearing those, if you have ankle mobility problems, you're not going to have the Olympic weightlifting shoe there to kind of give your ankle that extra range of motion that it needs. And basically, what I'm saying here is that Olympic weightlifting shoes can mask the fact that you actually have underlying ankle mobility problems, which can predispose you to developing knee pain and hip pain. And you just wouldn't really know that you have these things if you're always wearing Olympic weightlifting shoes when you're training with weights. It really kind of takes away from the need to actually do mobilizations for your ankles, which is very important. Like I said, unless you're wearing the Olympic weightlifting shoes all the time, which you're not going to because they're uncomfortable, right? So it allows you to kind of lift with these ankle mobility problems for a long time without even realizing that you have them necessarily. What I like much better are like minimalist shoes, like wrestling shoes, or even those like Vibram 5-finger shoes, even though they look kind of goofy. I like those because you still get the support of a shoe, and you get that rigid sole, right? There's like almost no sole on a wrestling shoe. It's very flat. You're basically like touching the floor. So you don't get that cushion effect taking away from it. And you have the added benefit, in my mind, of not having that extra ankle mobility provided to you by the shoe itself. So if you do have ankle mobility issues, they'll be very apparent to you. Another alternative to this is lifting barefoot. And this is something that, Arnold used to do a lot back in the day, and the guys that he used to roll with. However, that's kind of frowned upon in gyms, and I don't think you would really want to go barefoot in a big box gym anyway. There you have it. I don't think that Olympic weightlifting shoes are bad in general. If you're somebody that's doing Olympic lifts, or if you're a really high level competitor, then you definitely want that. I just kind of wanted to bring to your awareness the fact that these shoes can, be deceiving, and they might not reveal the imbalances or mobility issues that you actually have if you become so used to lifting with them all the time. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have and you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, go ahead and do that right over here. Also, make sure to pick up a copy of my ebook, Posture: The Ultimate Life Hack. There should be a scrolling link for that right above this subscribe button over here. And on a concluding note, with regards to your body and the imbalances that you have, your joint mobility issues, your joint stability issues, if you're somebody that, doesn't know which ones you have and you're looking for some guidance on identifying them and also fixing them, or if you're somebody that's had them for a long time and you've tried everything to kind of get rid of them with no luck, then check out my coaching page right over here. There's also a link in the description down below. Check it out, hit the apply button, and I will personally reach out to you. Other than that, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.